How many of you love to listen music?
Me.
Amazing. We all love to listen music. Come, let us dive into the world of music now. While coming to the introduction of music, music is of different genres, so it is attracting each and every age. And music is a very important part of our life as it is a way of expressing our feelings. Do you all agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me say you something. Music brings people together. So as we have different genres of music, and do you know something? When two people together listening to your music, or if they dance together, they can feel the sense of unity. And an important hormone called oxytocin will be released between them. So it is a very useful hormone. And not only that hormone called oxytocin, also a hormone called dopamine will also be released while you are listening to music, and it can definitely cause you feel happy. So, and music can also help you in getting rid of stress. So, in this busy world, almost 83% of people in the worldwide are suffering with stress and depression. And do you know that 24% of people are suffering with stress and depression in India? So, in this particular case, music can help you in a very good manner, and not only stress, it can also help you to get reduce of your depression, anxieties, and unwanted thoughts. And music can also help you in reducing your blood pressure. So there is something interesting that if you listen music for 30 minutes every day, you can get rid of blood pressure. It can control your blood pressure even. And as I'm discussing about music, do anyone know about a process which in which they will be a specialist and helps the people to get rid of depression? Can anyone guess what is the process called? Okay, let me share you the so that process is called music therapy.
Music therapy.
Okay, amazing. Yes, it is called music therapy. Nowadays, music therapy is really very famous, and it is also free of cost. Uh, if you want to get rid of any depression and stress, there is no medicine to reduce the depression, right? So at that time, the scenario of music therapy comes into action, and that can help you to reduce your stress and anxieties. So it can also improve your emotions and social interactions also. And I want to conclude that music can heal the wounds that the medicine could not touch, and music is the most important part of our lives. Do you have any queries?
Yes, I have. Amrita?
Hi.
For music
Yes,
therapy, if there is any specialist required.
Not exactly. Actually, music therapy can be performed in both ways. One is with the music, one is in the presence of a specialist, you can also perform a music therapy, and also in the absence of specialist, you can also perform the music therapy. You can for performing a music therapy in your home, you can set a playlist which suits your mind, and with that, you can get rid of your depression and stress. Any other queries?
Yes, I
hello,
have.
Priyanka.
Amrita,
Hi.
can you explain how music and mood are related?
Yes, I can say music and mood are interrelated. For example, if you are happy, you cannot listen to the sad songs, right? So when you are sad, you cannot listen to the happy songs. Do you observe that while you are sad, you understand the lyrics, and while you are happy, you enjoy the music? So I can say that can be the relation between music and mood. So the
Okay,
genre of
thank you.
music depends on the mood you are. Any other queries?
Good, Amrita.
Thank you for watching.
Yes, Amrita, you did well, and you explained each slide with the clarity, and the answering queries also very good. Okay, so in the same way, other I hope other students also would do. So, what about the next presenter?
Yes, ma'am. Can I share a screen?
Yes, you can share.
Okay.
While sharing your screen, you just communicate with us what you are doing. We'll get to know. You just communicate with us. Yes. You're not asking us for the confirmation. You're sharing the screen. Pravalika?
Yes, ma'am. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, it is visible. You please ask for others' confirmation whether are they able to look at your screen or not.
Are you all able to look at my screen?
Yes, Pravalika.
Yes, it is visible.
Yes.
Yes, Pravalika.
Yeah, go ahead, Pravalika.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Pravalika. Today, I would like to present the history of fashion or the evolution of fashion. Firstly, fashion is something. Firstly, something that we follow or apply new styles. It is the latest style of clothing, hair, decoration, or behavior. Now coming to evolution of fashion, which refers to the change or shift in the fashion. History tells us that fashion has changed and adapted various trends. During 18th century, men and women wore different style of clothing and people like to develop further inspired by country and religion. We also have a father of fashion who was Charles Frederick Worth. Worth was named as father of fashion because he was one of the first to design and show the collection in advance and first one to become internationally famous in the field of fashion. Now let's talk about one example that is scanty, which is the earliest forms of clothing. From about 3000 BCs to 2000 BCs, Egyptians wore a lion cloth of woven material wrapped around the body like skirt. In ancient Rome and Egypt, people used to consider clothing as a symbol of status. And we also have in 1890s, the trend haute couture introduced by French became famous. And in 1920s, women began to wear flapper style of clothing. In 1950s, French fashion Dior became famous. And in 20s, many fashions like denims, hoodies, blazers, and many other become famous. Finally, coming to evolution of fashion in clothing, which refers to human initially wore animal fur to get protected from the environment. And however, human developed textiles like silk, woven materials, and so many other fashions. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Any question? Pravalika? Pravalika? Yes. What is flapper clothing? Yeah, as I already mentioned, in 1920s, women used to wear this flapper style of clothing, which is which they used to enjoy wearing that, and they used to dance using that costume and all. Is it-
Thank
Pravalika,
Pravalika.
Yes.
Could you say what is the influence of fashion on our culture?
Yes, fashion has a very much influence in the culture, as everything has its bad side and good side. Even fashion has its two sides. Like it it have good thing and bad thing also. Like it almost depend on us to choose whatever you want. Like
Okay, thank you.
yeah, thanks.
Pravalika,
Yes,
if
tell
you
me.
will become a fashion designer, which type of design you're going to introduce?
Yeah, if I become a fashion designer, I would like to introduce handloom textiles, which are made by like which are made by us and do like that.
Okay, okay. Okay,
Thank you.
Pravalika, thank you.
Thank you.
Handloom textiles, Pravalika,
Yes, ma'am.
good idea. So why handloom textiles rather than artificial one?
Like if
Artificial in the
handloom,
sense other artificials.
yes, ma'am. But if handlooms means we can give employment like to many people, we can design one.
Only for the employment or any other reasons are there?
No, ma'am. Like we can use um natural things rather than artificial ones.
Okay.
Ma'am.
So fine. Good, Pravalika. You explained well and you answered the queries also in a good way. So while asking the questions, the audience should remember we have to follow the communication etiquette. Like Pravalika, I have a question. Can I ask you? Like that, you need to respond. So even Pravalika also, instead of saying you can say that yes, you can ask me. Okay. So follow the
Okay, ma'am.
communication etiquette and do that. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
So next presenter, Pravalika, stop sharing your screen, right? You stopped it.
Yes, ma'am. I
Okay.
have stopped.
Yeah. So next presenter would be A5.
Ma'am, A2.
Sorry, A2. Sorry, A2 is there, right?
Yes,
A2.
ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah, you can. While sharing your screen, you just communicate.
Okay, ma'am. Is my screen is visible?
Yes,
It is
Kavya, it is
visible.
visible.
Yeah, it's visible. Okay. Hmm. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes,
Yes, you
it
are.
is audible.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Kavya. I'm here to give a presentation on balancing stress through yoga. So I have a question. What is yoga? Can anyone say?
Okay. Yoga is a holistic practice that combines meditation, breathing exercises, and physical postures and ethical principles which promotes physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. And what is stress? Can anyone say? Okay. Stress. We all stress, right? During examinations. Most of the time, we will be stressed during examinations, right? Even thinking about exams, we will be stressed and tensed. So yeah, stress, it is the body's natural response to work pressure, financial worries, relationship issues, and many other. And it impacts us physically, mentally, and which leads us to depression, anxiety, frustration. So how can we manage our stress? Uh, there are many ways to manage our stress, but yoga is the best way. It is the natural stress reliever. While you are in a yoga pose, think about how can you untie your body, mind, and breathing. While we are in that state, our mind will be concentrated on our breathing and relaxed from stress. It promotes relaxation, which is natural opposite of stress. Slow movements and deep breathings increase blood flow and warm up our muscles. Yoga can benefit three aspects of ourselves that are often affected by stress, that are body, mind, and breathing. Even a simple pose like a mountain pose is a stress reliever when you focus on keeping your breathing slow and even and visualize yourself as firm and steady as a mountain. Whenever you're under stress, we often think how we will do it, what will happen, and we will be tensed. Instead of letting your thoughts wander, do yoga. Think about what your body and breath are doing in this moment. Notice how a particular muscle or an area of the body feels. Uh, Here are the some poses of stress relief which are very useful and very easy to us. We can do these poses in our free time. The best time to do these poses is in early morning. You can do these poses in your free time. The best part of yoga is that it helps you to discover more about your mind, body, and emotions. Yoga can help us to become more balanced, calm, focused, and relaxed as you go through life's up and downs. Uh, are there any queries?
Yes, I have. Can I ask?
Yes, you can ask.
Do you practice yoga daily?
Uh, no, I don't do yoga, but I often do meditation. Uh, I just do 5 minutes because it gives me relaxation.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Are there any queries?
Kavya,
Yes.
can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can ask a question.
Okay, tell me what is your favorite asana, yoga asana?
Okay. Particularly, I don't have any favorite asana, but I usually do Bhujangasana. It is very easy and it helps us to increase our arm power, flexibility, and concentration.
Okay, Kavya, thanks for answering.
Thank you. Are there any queries? Okay.
Yes, Kavya, Bhavani madam is well aware of this asanas and all these things. She was, while you were answering these questions, madam was remembering all those asanas.
Okay.
Okay. So good, Kavya. You did well. The good topic you have selected, and audience also asked you good questions. Even you responded well. And it is better, all the audience, if you turn on your videos. I've already asked you, you just turned on for the nominal and then you just turned off again. Okay. So you please keep your video on. Okay. Good, Kavya. You did well. And the next
Thank
presenter
you.
would be A5. A5.
Ma'am.
Yes. Yes, Indumati, are you ready to share your screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can go ahead. So their share option would be there at the bottom of your screen.
Yes, ma'am.
So next, Bhagilakshmi is there, right? We'll go with Bhagilakshmi after Indumati. So we'll go ahead with A4.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Are you able to share your screen, Indu?
Yes, ma'am. Trying, ma'am.
At the bottom of your screen, you have share option, take it, and then screen option, you need to select. You will be shown all the apps. You need to give allowance to the Zoom app.
Ma'am, is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yes, it is visible. It is.
Friends, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, Sindhu, we are.
Yes, Sindhu.
Ma'am, can I start this?
Yeah, you can.
A very pleasant good afternoon, respected madam and my dear friends. I am Indumati. Today I am here to present a topic on recycling. First of all, tell me, can anyone ever recycle? Okay, I will give the brief explanation. First of all, coming to recycling. What is recycling? It is the process of collecting, separating, reusing, and remanufacturing of used materials is known as recycling. That means we can easily recycle the products or any materials after using. Here is the process that can be easily useful to recycle the things. First of all, from trees are absorbed water and carbon dioxide, and these trees are exposed to sunlight and give the three forms cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin. Here, hemicellulose are used to be very useful, and lignin is the thermoplast, and which is combined with some chemicals, it will be converted in thermoplast, and these are easily biodegradable in the soil. The material or product will be recycled. There are three steps in recycling. First of all, reduce. It is used to decrease waste purchases or unwanted materials. And reuse. It ways that we reuse the material and recycle. After these two principles, reduce and reuse, we have another recycle. Is process which we can use for something already used product like old product or material, we can easily use it after this method. And coming to the process of recycling. If we recycled some products, there will be lots of chances to minimize global warming. And also, it will saving technology that will help us to earn money. And it conserves natural resources. There will be no artificial resources or non. Also, it protects the nature. It is a nature amicably, and it can reduce the usage of your raw materials. Um, instead of new materials, we can materials by using recycling. There are also economical benefits. That means if we do recycling, there will be lots of industries formations. Like that, there will in industries lots of workers are working. Further, people have lots of creation of jobs and they get a good salary for their life for their work. And as compared to new products and materials,
products have low cost, so that easily poor people can also buy the materials and they can use them. If recycling is not done, if recycling is done, there will be lots of benefits and advantages. If recycling is not done, there will be lots of consequences. Like that, pollution will be happen and also natural habitats are also destroyed. Like that, as you can see this slide, if we dump the waste material on any road or soil, it's like a plastic material, then it won't be biodegradable in the soil. It causes the soil pollution. And also those waste materials are eaten by some of animals, so that they can also be suffered from the health issues. Most of the most of the papers are like waste materials are
Please
dumped into the
conclude.
water.
Indumati, please see the
Ma'am?
timer and conclude it.
Okay, ma'am. And here, finally, I want to conclude that recycling is the very best way for me. I think it is a very good. It creates a positive impact on nature, and also it is helpful to us natural environment and both us. So finally, I say that do not be indifferent. Help save the planet. The inquiries.
Indu, can I ask you a question?
Yes,
Which country recycles the most? Do you know that?
yes, I know that Germany uh, is a country which have high rating in recycling. It has an ratio of recycling rate 66.1% of in the world.
Hello, Indu.
Yes, Jansi.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can ask.
You showed us very well about recycling. Can I know who started this recycling process or method? Can you tell us?
Yes, you can. Yes, Stephen Corner is the person who invented the method of recycling, and he is now a co-founder and the CEO of recycling method.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there any queries?
Hello, Indu.
Thank you. Yeah.
Could you please tell me how can recycling help our environment?
It help. I already told that recycling will always help to us, and we can get lots of advantages. If we use recycling, there will be not we do not burn them. We use only through the process we can recycle. If we burn or anything, plastics are not biodegradable in nature. So through the recycling process, they will be converted into new product, and those not harmful to soil. Like this, every material will be reused after recycling.
Thank you.
Okay, good, Indumati. You did well. And when it comes to the content, you please work on it.
Okay,
Am
ma'am.
I
Thank
paused?
you.
Okay, so you've given lots of content through your slides, but you want to work on the simple side of the presentation. Clear?
Yes.
Next presenter, please get ready. In the meanwhile, Raja sir, could you please make Ramni madam as a host?
Sure, ma'am.
Next presenter, A4.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I share my screen?
Yes, you can share your screen. Please see the timer, 2 minutes for your presentation and 1 minute for the queries. Quickly wrap it up. Then A6, A7, AI, A8. Other presenters should be ready.
Ma'am, is my screen visible?
Your screen is not visible. Ah, yes, now it is visible.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Respected teachers and my dear friends, I'm Lakshmi. Now, I would like to talk few words about air pollution. Firstly, how many of you know about air pollution?
Yes, we know.
Yes, most of the people know about air pollution because of it is very dangerous and caused by such a big problem of global warming also. Here, if you pollute air today, it will pollute your lungs tomorrow. This means if you pollute air today, breathing harmful substances tomorrow. And introduction. Air pollution is when harmful substances are in the air we breathe. It's very important to know about air pollution because it affects our health also. Causes.
Are you having trouble in changing the slides? We are
Yes,
not
ma'am.
able to see your changing slides. Go ahead,
Ma'am,
go ahead.
is my screen visible, ma'am?
It is visible, but it is struck with the first slide. To me, your changing slides are not visible. Are you changing the slides or are you stuck with the first slide?
Changing, ma'am.
No, it is not visible for me. Is it visible to all other students?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, it is.
No,
It is
ma'am.
with the one slide. The first slide only we can see. Are you changing the slides?
Yes, ma'am.
But it is not visible for us. Okay, go ahead with your explanation, Elsa.
Okay, ma'am. Pollution causes. Pollution causes are two types: natural causes and artificial causes. Natural causes are volcanoes and forest fires, dust from the ground. Artificial causes are factories, cars and trucks, farming activities, and impact on health. Air pollution is very much impact on human health, especially children and old people. Um, Diseases. Effects of diseases are two types: short term and long term diseases. Short term diseases are cough and sneezing, eye and throat irritations. Long term diseases are asthma, heart problems, and lung cancer also. Regulatory measures. Regulatory measures is nothing but solutions to air pollution. We use solutions to air pollution, use public transport or carpool, reduce, reuse, and recycle. We use 4R method also. Save energy at home. And governmental uh, activities are also important to regulatory measures. Enforce emissions laws also. Conclusion. Air pollution comes from many sources and
Are you
affects
reading from the slides?
no ma'am.
Okay. So go ahead, quickly conclude it.
Okay ma'am. Conclusion. Air pollution comes from many sources and affects our health and the environment. We can all take steps to reduce it. Is anyone have any queries?
Bhagya, I have a question. Can I ask?
Yes, please.
Give some diseases names caused by air pollution.
I have already discussed that asthma, heart attack, and permanent premature death, pneumonia also.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all.
Done? Are you done now?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you stop sharing the screen? Still it is there. Please stop sharing the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you stop?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So Bhagyalakshmi, the thing you missed in presentation is the first one is your aesthetics of slides. We could not see. So you could not change the slides, right? So we could not see the aesthetics of your presentation. But when it comes to your content, you did well. But we thought that you were reading from the slides. So it is not in an interactive way. Okay, it's okay, fine, but you tried it well. Good attempt. Okay, but you need to focus on your speech skill as well as the content. Clear?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So the next presenter, A6.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready? Quickly. So
Yes.
see the timer. Take 2 minutes for the presentation and 1 minute for the queries. Quickly.
Okay, ma'am.
Are you able to share your screen?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am, I'm doing.
Yeah.
Ma'am, give me 2 minutes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Do it. Are you able to take those options?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, there is a problem. Can I present next after
Okay.
A7?
Okay, ma'am. A7, are you ready to present?
Yes, madam.
Yeah. Go ahead with your presentation, Vanshika. Vanshika, are you able to share your screen? So here we have one madam called Pushpalata madam. Madam, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there. Just
Yes,
observing
even
all the
madam.
things.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, really, all
So,
the children, students, those who spoke on the different concepts like yoga, pollution, fashion, recycling, all really they
mm,
presented well.
yes, yes,
And
ma'am.
the suggestions what you were giving also very apt to that content.
Yeah, good, ma'am. Thank you. So even at the end, we can guide them at whatever we'd like to tell them. We can guide. So
Okay, ma'am.
though
Sure.
the online presentation is difficult for us, so we have
Yes.
to try, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have to learn from all these hiccups.
Yes, yes. Students are well doing with their presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, you guided nicely to them.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Even not only our guidance, not only my guidance, even our team is doing all these things.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
helping, the work behind
Yeah.
is being done by our team.
Uh,
Yes. So, Vanchika, what is happening? Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. I hope my screen is visible, ma'am.
Yeah, it is visible. No worries, it is visible.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to start.
Superstitions. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to start.
Keep it in a presentations mode. Initially, it was good. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is fine.
Okay, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Vanshika Enzel. I'm going to give my presentation on superstitions. Superstitions basically includes of these three: fear, trust in magic, and coincidence. So let us know what are superstitions. Superstitions is nothing but the belief that some of the events brings good or bad luck in the lives. Fear is due to the unknown and mysterious things, and coincidence which also increases the belief in the superstitions. As we all know that Indians mostly believe in these superstitions, let us see some of the top superstitions of India. If a black cat passes through your path, it's a bad omen. Generally, Egyptians believe that black cat are the evil creatures and they brings bad luck. Coming to Indians, they believe black color is generally associated with Lord Shani. So if a black cat passes through a path, they let someone to go through it and later on they will move. And next, coming to hanging seven green chilies and lemons is the most famous superstition. Alakshmi, the god of misfortune, can bring the bad luck to shops and business places. As she likes sour, pungent, and hot things, people will hang these so that her hunger will be satisfied and it will not enter into these shops and business places. And the next one is crows are referred as our ancestors. Crows is the Vahana of Shani, who represents karma of past. We are indebted to our ancestors who have gave us birth. It is believed that crows are being related to our ancestors since Treta Yuga. So people will offer rice balls to the crows and breaking a few coconuts. At the start of new journey like marriages, purchasing a car, moving into new houses, will break few coconuts against the ground. This is the common ritual praying for the longevity and the prosperity of the project. And next one is Indians throw coins in holy rivers. Most of the Indians will throw in these coins and holy rivers and pilgrimage places, which brings the luck and belief that wishes comes true. No, and not only in our India, many other countries also believe in these superstitions. Italians think it's lucky to hear a cat sneeze, and it's bad luck if a bird enters through a window. And China people they believe that 4 is considered incredibly unlucky one, so they will use letter F instead of the number 4. And South Koreans believe that cutting nails in nighttime will attract the ghosts. And these are some of the superstitious beliefs outside the India. And conclusion of my presentation is you should think scientific, not superstitious. And only education can wipe these superstitious beliefs from the people's brain. And thank you. If you have any queries, you can ask me.
Hello, Vanshika.
Yes.
do you have any like experience with these superstitions?
No, I didn't have any experience because I won't believe in any superstitious beliefs.
Yeah, okay.
Any other?
Vanshika, can I
Yes,
ask
yes,
a question?
yes, ask.
According to your opinion, what is the worst superstitions?
In my view, the worst superstition is restricting a woman at the time of menstruation. Means they are not allowed to holy places. They are not allowed to do their daily works like entering to kitchen and not allowed to the daily works. So it's the worst superstition in my view.
Yes, thank you. Vanshika, I have a question.
Kavya.
Can I ask you?
Yes, yes, you can.
Do all religions believe in superstition?
Mostly Hindus will believe in the superstitions, and coming to Islamic and Christians, they'll believe less. Yes, of course, some of the people will believe, but very minute members of Christians and Muslims will believe in these superstitions.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Vanshika,
Hello,
can I ask
Vanshika.
you a question?
Yes, yes, ask.
Vanshika's topic is interesting. That is why most of the audience are eager to ask questions.
She did a
Okay,
lot
go
of
ahead.
research on that. That's why she is able to answer all the questions.
Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead, Amma, with your question.
Vanshika, as we have scientific reasons for each and every problem today, so do we have any superstition which is connected to the scientific reason? Do you know any superstition like that?
Means some of the beliefs like applying turmeric for the houses. Yes, some of the beliefs are good, but most of the beliefs are not even they will be logical to think. Like if some applying turmeric to the walls means it will destroy germs and negative energies. So I'll believe that. But logically we'll think many of the superstitions will not be applied logically. So that's what I wanted to say.
Okay, thank you.
Good, good. So good, Vanshika. As you,
Hello, ma'am.
okay.
Can I
Is there
ask
anyone?
question?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
Ma'am.
yes,
can.
Hello, Vanshika.
yes,
I think you mentioned one example like throwing coins in the river.
yes.
Uh, it in earlier days we have some copper coins. We use copper coins. Uh,
Okay.
Throwing copper coins in the river, it um, it refreshes the water, and
Yes,
humans
Okay.
are all usually earlier days they usually drink river water. Then they drink throwing coins. It helps our health. That's why they are throwing coins in the river.
Yes,
oh,
yes, Nana.
throwing
I'm
copper
agreeing with
coins
your
is
point
okay.
because, hello, who asked this? Who answered this question, Nana? Actually, that is like a
Throwing,
natural purifier. That's why they are usually throw the copper coins in the river. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Harshita can answer.
Hi, yes, of course you answer.
Throwing copper coins is okay, but nowadays the coins are not copper, right? They are made up of some other iron like that material. So throwing copper is okay; it will purify. But nowadays we are not using copper coins, right?
Yes, I want to tell you is superstitions are you are not agree with superstitions. Why? Because nowadays people are believing without knowing the scientific reason, but we have a scientific reason for any superstition.
Yes,
People
yes, Nana.
must be
Because
know,
Yes,
they don't
that's
have
what
much
known
I'm
about
aware of
that.
that
saying.
knowledge. That's why they are doing unnecessary things. Okay.
Yes.
Just later, okay, end it. End it. Okay, good.
Okay,
Okay.
Vanshika, thank
Right?
you.
Yes, yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Vanshika,
Okay,
you
good.
did well. And even The audience also did asked you good questions. So, Vanshika, good topic, interesting, and whatever you shared is valid, and even the audience also listened to you properly. Even they thought in a good way and asked you good questions. Good
Yes, ma'am.
topic.
Thank you, ma'am.
So then, next presenter. Who's the next presenter?
Ma'am,
Six
shall I?
A6. Are you ready now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead, Amma. A6. We
Yes,
see
ma'am.
the timer.
Stop your screen.
Yeah, it is visible. Are you sharing the screen?
Ma'am, it's showing like another one is sharing.
Who is sharing? Who is sharing the screen? If you stop, we'll see. Janshi, did you stop sharing or have you started?
Ma'am,
Janshi's screen is visible. No,
ma'am, it's visible.
no, it stopped. No, it is not.
Ma'am, I'm doing. Ma'am, is my screen is visible?
Yeah, your screen is visible, ma. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, shall I start?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jansi. I'm here to present you on the topic of startups. Guys, I want to ask a question. Do anyone have an idea about startups? Please tell.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, okay. We all are hearing that nowadays youth were showing interest. Youth were showing interest in making startups as a career and becoming entrepreneurs. And do you know why these people are choosing this risky way instead of getting a job? So let's have a look on it. Startups. And firstly, what are startups is startups are the newly established companies that bring innovative ideas to the market. They play a crucial role in driving economic growth, job creations, and fostering innovation. Usually, they disrupt traditional industries also, introduces new technologies contributing to the overall dynamism of the business world. They come up with the new ideas and they were very innovation. And here is now starting a business, a small business is not a easy way, but having this all of four techniques, then only we can start a good startup. Let's have a look on characteristics or importance of the startups. Firstly, to start a new business, or to become a new entrepreneur, we have to have a great idea and there is to be need also. If there is no need, or then if we present, there is no need of it. Innovation. Startups known for their innovative ideas and approaches to solving problems. The main characteristics of startups are innovation and ability of problem solving, risk taking, high growth potentials, and entrepreneurial spirit. Startups creates new jobs also, and similarly economic growth. These are reasons for our economic growth rapidly. And the crucial stages of these startups are the early years. Why? Because if we make a backward in the initial years, it can't get succeeded. And when it comes to the examples, here we have so many examples. Live examples are here. Even while we are so many of us using YouTube also started as a small startup. Now it's grown into the largest video sharing platform and whatnot. From the food, beverages to so many genres, it got succeeded. We can know startups can cover a wide range of genres, includes technology, e-commerce, healthcare, like we have apps, healthcare apps, and fintech, financial apps, education technology. We have an example of Byju's as edtech. It's also a startup, food and beverages and environment, shoppings, and even in everything is made on the startups. As we reach the final slide of our presentation, what I want to conclude is startups are the launchpad for endless possibilities and innovations. So let's embrace the spirit of startups and embark on a future filled with creativity and limitless potentials. Recently, I have heard a quote on it: a salary is drug that companies will give us to forget our dreams. It really means well. What I want to say through this my PPT is, instead of being an employee, let's start our future as an employer with a great idea and a new startup. Can anyone have doubts? Can ask me.
Chansi, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, ask Geetamrita.
Okay. If a person thought of starting a startup company, should that particular person face all the financial things, or is there any sources like funds?
Yeah, Geetamrita, you asked a very question. Even this is also a big question in everyone's minds. Starting a startup and small business is not an easy, but government is helping us with a scheme. It's called Startup India and Stand Up India. It gives the financial encouragement to the people who are having the with ideas, and even corporate companies also having schemes like CGSS, like schemes are available. Anyone
Okay,
have
thank you.
other?
Jansi, I have a question. Can I
Yeah,
ask?
yeah,
Is there any difference between startups and entrepreneurship?
yeah, Indumati. You know what? They both look very similarly, startups and entrepreneurs. But what is really means entrepreneurs refers to the process of creating a new business ventures. Startups are newly established companies that is designed to grow rapidly and having taking risk, and both need funding also.
Okay, thank you.
Any other? Please ask me.
So good, Jansi. You did well and interesting topic. So you have selected the startups, right? So would you like to start up a company or else do you like to be as an employee?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I really don't want to become an employee, but
Okay.
if really want to have an idea of startup, we have to
Hmm.
experience we should have, ma'am. So that's why I want to get a job. I want to know how it's working.
Okay. So first you need to understand the scenario and all these things, and then you need to work on it, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
as a starter, okay. So good, Jansi, good attempt. Even if you add little punch to your content, it would be more effective. And
Oh,
the topic is also good, interesting. Clear? So good, Jansi, you did well. And the next presenter would be A8.
thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sharing my screen.
A8. Where is A8?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Ma'am, is my
Chaitanya?
screen?
Yeah. Janshi, please stop sharing your screen. Chaitanya would share his screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Chaitanya, you can go ahead with your presentation. Are you able to share your screen, Chaitanya? Please take the option of what is below your screen. At the bottom of your screen, you have share option. Did you take that option? Chaitanya, please respond.
Okay, is this visible, ma'am?
Yeah, it is visible. Yeah, it is visible. Chaitanya, go ahead.
Good afternoon to everyone. Today, myself Chaitanya. Today, I'm going to tell about the alternatives to paper, a more to
Please
environmental
put
health.
it in a slideshow. One slide should be visible, right? We can see all the slides on your screen. Otherwise, double click on the first slide. You can see the single. Yes, yes, it is the way. Go ahead, Chaitanya.
Good afternoon to everyone. Myself Chaitanya. Today, I'm going to tell about the alternatives to paper, a more to environment and health. In our daily life, we're using paper. The paper contributes to deforestation and air pollution. And by using the alternatives to paper can reduce environment impact. By using the digital platforms can benefit both the environment and human health. For example, by using the e-books and e-readers can reduce the using of papers. And by using the e-books and e-readers can store the thousands of books in one device. By using e-books electronically can save the trees and carbon emission from transportation. And another one is digital notes and calendars. Using the digital notes and calendars eliminates the need for paper notebooks and planners. This transition to digital notes reduces paper waste and promotes a clutter-free workspace. And next one is electronic innovation and billing. Electronic innovation billing refers to the process of generating, sending, receiving, and managing invoices and bills in a digital form. The system replaces paper-based invoicing with a more efficient, secure, and environmental friendly approach. Transition to electronic invoices save paper, reduces print cost, and minimizes mail transportation emissions. And the next one is online document and sharing. Online document sharing and collaborating tools have become essential for both personal and professional use, enabling users to work together in real time, share documents, and track changes. Here are and cloud storage solutions allow for secure storage and easy access to documents and anywhere. Transition to online document sharing reduces paper consumption and decrease risk of physical document loss. Thank you. Is there any queries?
Chaitanya, can I ask a question to you?
Ask me.
Which paper industry pollutes the nature?
Workshop paper mill in Maine is the largest polluter and which flows the water through the cities and villages.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Is there any?
Chaitanya, I have a question.
Okay, ask me.
Can I? How the paper made?
First, they cut the trees and load them onto the trucks and build them to mills. Machine slides off the bark, and the bark chops the logs into small bits. The small bits boil into a soup, and it looks like a toothpaste. And it gets mashed flat, dried, and cut up into pieces into a sheet of paper.
Okay, thank you.
Chaitanya,
So,
uh, you did well. So, what is the major one you would suggest us from this presentation?
from this presentation, uh, we reduce the usage of paper, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the paper is made up of and it causes deforestation.
Okay. So good, Chaitanya. You did well. And when it comes to the slides, so you've given lots of content on the slides, right? So instead of that, and even the images what you inserted in your presentation is not much clear to us. Why? Because uh, the pictures are very deep, so you could have selected some clear pictures instead of that. Even you presented the content well, but the problem is, I observed the problem is lots of content on your slides. We cannot go through that content. Only the words gave us information. Your words, right? So good. Learn, the etiquettes of presentation and also all areas of presentation. Please work on your speech skill. Clear? Okay, Chaitanya. Good attempt. Yeah. So next presenter, upon the request of Anusha, we'd, we'd listen Anusha's presentation now. Anusha, are you ready? C2. Anusha, are you ready?
Madam, I'm sharing.
Yeah, you can share your presentation.
Madam, is my screen audible, ma'am?
Yeah,
Is my screen visible, ma'am?
your screen is visible and your voice is also clear. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Anusha. Let us unlock your full potential through the lifestyle of health and fitness. May I know that what is health and fitness? Okay. Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely absence of diseases. Fitness. Fitness is an ability to execute daily functions activities with optimal performance. Next, maintaining a healthy lifestyle is very crucial for all overall the well-being. Presentation will explore the key aspects of health and fitness, including nutrition, immunity, and impact of globalization. Coming to nutrition and balanced diet, nutrition were divided into macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients means a balanced diet should include right proportions like carbohydrates and proteins. Micronutrients means vitamins and minerals plays a vital role supporting various body functions and preventing deficiencies. Hydration. Drinking enough water is very essential to our body. Mainly in this summer season, drinking enough water is very important. Next, basic concept of immunity. Are divided into like four concepts like immune system and innate immunity and adaptive immunity and immune boosters. Means here basic concepts means immunity to a disease is achieved through the presence of antibiotics and the disease in a person's system. Antibiotics are proteins produced by the body to neutralize or destroy toxic or disease carrying organisms. Next, coming to relationship between diet and fitness. Food is the fuel of our body. Food with high nutrient content boosts our stamina and helps us exercise better. It is scientifically proven that nutrition can help you enhance your physical health and athletic performance. Here, balanced nutrition and physical activities and optimal fitness. Balanced nutrition means providing an essential nutrition for energy and muscle recovery. Physical activities means doing like some physical activities like exercises or physical activities. Optimal fitness is also coming under regular physical activity. Globalization and its impact on health. Globalization increases medical access for people and countries they may not have the access or may not able to afford care. It also increases the world knowledge and allows for collaboration between nations. The main disadvantages of globalization are rapid spread of diseases, body mass index of all age groups. Children from 2 to 19 years underweight at 6th percentile and healthy range is 5 percentile to 5 percentile and less than. Overweight is 85th percentile to 95th percentile. Obese is equal or greater than 95th percentile. Adults. Adults mean at the about 20 years and 20 years. They are underweight or less than 18.5 and 18.5 to 20.5 is healthy percentile and overweight is 25 to 29 and obese is higher, 90 percentile higher. Thank you. Is there any queries?
Yes, can you ask your question, Anusha?
Okay. Yes.
Can you explain why balanced diet is important?
Okay. I already told that eating a healthy balanced diet is a very important part of maintaining good health and can help you feel your best.
Okay, thank you.
Anusha,
Yes.
Anusha, I have a question you can ask.
Yes, Kavya, you can ask.
Why is physical activity beneficial?
It will help you to building and toning your muscles for your regular workout and healthy diet.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe
Hello,
can I
Anusha.
ask you a question?
Anushka,
Is there any essential thing that we should consume daily to become healthy and fit?
Yes, it is very essential to keep your body health and fitness. If you not keep your body health, it will cause some like some problems like your body pains, muscle pains. But better to get that pains to it will help you to keep your body fit by doing regular exercises.
Okay, thank you.
Anusha,
Hello,
can I
Anusha.
ask more question?
Yes, ma'am. You can ask.
Can I know the reason behind the selection of this topic?
Um, means to nowadays everyone are eating junk foods and they are not everyone not only for small from small adults from small children to the everyone like uh, the person who are there everyone are not eating that diet food and they are containing only junk foods so that it is very essential to keep aware of that junk foods and to keep your body health and fit.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Anusha,
Thank
I
you.
Hello.
have
Sure.
Anusha,
Yes, you can ask.
I have a question. How does fitness affect mental health?
If you are not fit, your body will not able to do such. If you are not fit, your body is not able to do like some work in your at home or at some places like that. If you're not able to do that works, you will be like lazy, so that to care by keeping your body fit, it is very helpful to do some works.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah, even
you.
not only physical barriers, it also, brings us mental barriers sometimes. When if we are not fit, we always, worry about our appearance, our outer fit. So it may lead us, get tensed mentally, right? Am I right, Anusha?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So good attempt, Anusha. You did well, and the thing is, you were very quick in explaining all the content.
Some disturbance are there, ma'am, at my home.
Okay, I understood. I got you. So no worries, but you have content. You can do better than this. Clear?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Anusha. Good.
Thank you.
Then the next presenter would be B2.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Go ahead. Then B5.
Okay, ma'am.
At B2, please see the timer. Quickly wrap it up.
Okay, ma'am.
Are you sharing the screen?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am, my screen is audible, ma'am. Ma'am,
You are visible, but your screen is not visible, Sakuntala. You please take the option share. Did you take the share option at the bottom of your screen?
yes, ma'am.
After that,
Zoom,
what is what?
Zoom app, ma'am. Allowed to
Yeah,
Zoom
yeah.
app.
Hello. Yes, you have to take alone.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to share the screen now. Did you share?
Yes, ma'am.
It is not visible still. Is it visible to anyone? Is Sakuntala's screen is visible?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, now it is visible. Yes. Yes, Sakuntala, now it is visible.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can I start?
You
Ma'am,
can start. Go ahead.
good afternoon, everyone. My name is N. Shakuntala. My PPT presentation on Indian food. There are many kinds of tasty dishes are made in India. People from all the states make their traditional food. Every Indian kitchen is full of green vegetables and spices. Indian food is famous for its healthy spices, tasty and traditional attractive looks. Let us start with South Indian food. In the South Indian food, it characterized by its generous of rice, coconut, and spices. It is the celebration of flavors and textures. It contains crispy dosas and vadas, tasty sambar and tamarind rasam. Now I start with North Indian food. North Indian food majorly contains wheat-based dishes, dairy products like yogurt and paneer, variety of spices like jeera, garam masala. Hence, I conclude that Indian food is not only rich for
its culture, heritage, but also for its food. We know Indian explored the taste both South Indian and North Indian food. If there any queries?
Yes, Shakuntala, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
As we all know, mango is the king of fruits, right? So, is there any food which is known as king of foods in India?
Biryani is the king of food in Indian culture.
Okay, thank you.
Shakuntala, can I ask you one question?
Yeah, please.
What is special about Indian food?
Indian food is special due to its spices, region variations, and the blended of various cooking techniques and culture influence that create complex flavor.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Shakuntala, is it really biryani the king of food in India?
Yes, ma'am.
What are the, okay, biryani and the flavor, the masala flavor is
Salam.
king of, really?
Yes,
Do you love biryani?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, that is why you told, right? Okay, so it is, she mentioned fruit, mango fruit. Amrita, did you ask this question?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yeah. So both are related to our Indian food. So good, Sakuntala, you answered well. When it comes to the last slide, you've just given the content on the slide, right?
Yes, ma'am. And
Okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries. But you did explanation part very well. Okay.
thank you.
So
Yes,
good,
ma'am.
Sakuntala. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Yeah. The next presenter, please be ready. B5.
Yes, ma'am.
So with this presentation, we'll end this session, and the rest of the students we will make some other time for your presentations.
Ma'am, is my voice is audible?
Yeah, your voice is audible. Karthik.
Guys, is my voice is audible or not?
yes, you are audible, Karthik.
Okay, okay, I'm sharing my screen now. Is my screen is visible or not?
Yes, we.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am. It is not displaying like. Ma'am, it is visible.
It is visible. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, all. Myself, Karthik. Today, I'm going to present a PowerPoint about future of artificial intelligence that are present in the gadgets. Now, coming to the first device, the name is virtual reality headsets. For the learning purpose, it provides environments where students can explore concepts and subjects in a way that textbook cannot be replaceable. For example, students can travel back in time to historical events and visit and explore the human body, visit planets. We experiences that engage students that promote their understanding level with more effective and more efficiency. For coming to the gameplay, it encourages physical movement and interaction, making gameplay more active and engaging. Players can use their hands, body, and even voice to interact with virtual objects and environments. In that, players can feel like they are inside the game, inside the world, or inside the game. interacting with characters and environments in a more natural way, brings us into a virtual reality world, and we feel that we are the inside the game. Now coming to the next gadget, the name is Human Apin. It works when we place our hand in front of the device. The Human Apin is a wearable device that can act as a phone replaceable, and it act as a assistant to us. It can answer questions, take photos and videos, and sending messages and more, even playing music also. It has a camera, mainly it has capacity to translating languages in different means voice translation. Using the mic, double tap with two fingers to capture a moment. It is also used as a instead of mobile phones, and it also gets compared with the normal phone. It has low radiation compared with the normal phone. Then coming to the next device, the name is Samsung Galaxy S23 series. In the device, they are providing a feature that is voice translation. For example, if two persons are talking in two different languages, it converts the both languages into a single language. And the next one is in the device, the another feature circle search. In the device, long press on the middle navigation button, it asks us to draw a circle. Then we draw the circle. It gives the all information about the particular image or object. Through that, we can research, we can gather information about that. Coming to the next gadget, the name is Alexa. Alexa, nowadays it is the more popular device. There is a feature in the device that is smart home control. Alexa can control various smart home devices such as lights, doors, and cameras. You can use voice commands to turn devices on or off and monitor to home. And it also converts language. Language translation is Alexa can translate sentences between languages. It gives information about news, weather updates, and facts and definitions. It can help you to shop online by adding items to your Amazon cart and tracking your order. It acts as a assistant and gives suggestions to all. Now coming to the last one, the name is smart vision glasses. It is useful. It is specially made for blind persons, those who are having problem with their eyes. With, with their eyes, it has a feature that is object recognition. It tells the object is placed in front of his or not. Suppose if the person is walking, it tells the object name, or it rings a sound, and it also reading gives us information about reading and information. Suppose if the spectacles placed in front of the sentences or matter, it converts the printed text into speech. So it is very useful to that person to get more understanding. Now the conclusion, in future in future, a gadgets plays a major role than compared with the normal gadgets. Thank you. Is there any queries? Then you can ask me.
Karthik, I have a question. Can I ask?
Yes, you can ask.
Yes. Nowadays, artificial intelligence is replacing the human employment. What's your view on that?
I am telling that I am not telling about AI. I am telling the AI futures in the present in the gadgets.
Okay, thank you.
Is anybody
Karthik,
there?
Hello,
can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can ask me.
What are the disadvantages of these gadgets?
In those some are not, some are regular gadgets. Is that they are producing more radiation. So we can reduce the usage time through this. We can reduce the radiation, which is dangerous to our, which is very dangerous towards our brain.
hello, Karthik.
Thank you.
Yes.
Nowadays, this AI and the gadgets are making humans very lazy. What do you say about that?
Suppose I think these gadgets are helps us to improve very healthy. For example, you take Alexa. Alexa can integrate various health monitoring devices, like it acts as a blood pressure monitors, glucose meters, and fitness trackers. It also gives us healthy diet plans for nutrition and maintain healthy diet.
Yeah, okay.
Karthik, can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can ask me.
So, despite of having many advantages with this AI gadgets, are they responsible for causing isolation in the children? That means it reduces the interaction. What do you say?
These gadgets are some are upcoming devices, so there is no scientific evidence for children causing more interacting with that gadget.
Okay, thank you.
Karthik, could you please tell me how can AI help us stay healthy using gadgets?
Okay. As I already told you, it can act as it helps our blood pressure monitors, glucose meters, and it gives healthy diets for nutrition, which is useful to our body. Okay, thank you.
Yes, Karthik, you did well. Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Karthik, you did well, and your presentations also, your presentation, the entire presentation is very good, and you delivered the content with more clarity. Good, Karthik, you did well.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So with this, we can wrap up this session. So the rest of the students who left over without giving presentation, so we'll see the other time to make it clear.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Yeah, Pushpalata ma'am, thank you very much for your presence.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
So
Really,
we'd
the
like to
session
wrap
was
up this
very nice.
session. Yeah,
Sure.
yes, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, all the